Jovi.
Oh!
What up, y'all? This is Anton, along with my co-host, Taylor Day, and we are simply marvelous. How are you doing today, Miss Taylor Day, first and foremost, though?
I'm doing well. I am thoroughly enjoying Ms. Marvel. How are you doing?
Oh, I'm doing great, and doing more great. Is that right? But yeah, everything's gravy. I can't complain. I'm ready to talk about what we just saw, though. You know what I mean?
Go.
But before we do actually go and talk about this, we're going to let y'all see some of our top moments and reactions to the episode, and then we'll catch you on the flip side. All right? Give it to me. Give me the... Oh, yeah. Give it to me. Hey.
Here we go.
His story. Well, her story. You heard?
Hey.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Are they looking for Aamir's tomb?
Listen. Or somebody else was put in there. Oh. Uh-oh.
Should we be?
Why is it blue, though?
Okay, so
Let me see.
this is
Aisha?
already interesting. This is already interesting because isn't this woman in the yellow the aunt in the car?
Yeah, that's the lady in the car. So she's
And this is 1940 something?
Yeah, she's over 100.
Dang.
Did you see that?
Why ain't nobody ever paying attention when the bangle activates?
Never ever.
Nobody paying
Not because
attention.
of bangle.
We can't let them get there.
So how does she convince everyone that she's good?
Good. It's not a thing you are, Kamala. It is a thing you do.
Okay, that's good.
That is good. That's t-shirt worthy right there.
Hey.
What's in the box? What's in the box? Did she find the gloves? No. Ooh, look.
Can we?
All right, go ahead. Go ahead then. All right.
Nice. Oh, here they go.
The turn up. Here it is.
Look at her black
Hey,
hair.
hey.
Hey. Why is he? Oh, okay.
Oh my God.
Someone gonna see her bangle?
Possible.
Why is Bruno in there? Why is Bruno in there?
Part of the fam.
Oh my gosh, something's gonna happen with this bangle. Here. I just feel it. I just feel it. I'm saying, y'all didn't teach her nothing.
They didn't teach her nothing.
Oh, God, I told you.
Man.
How? Isn't that too easy?
You know, stick to the classics, right?
I was about to say, people are not going to listen to some fire alarm. Will they? I don't know. Yeah, get out, y'all. I feel like most black folks would just sit around until they see a fire.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Somebody got run at the exit first.
Exactly. Somebody got to be running first.
That's for sure.
So I'm surprised that worked, but.
Excuse me, sir.
Oh.
Dang. Okay. Why so violent, my man?
Hey.
Dang. What are you hitting for, though?
See?
Absolutely not.
Absolutely no. They do not pay me enough.
Oh, wow. Oh, okay. All right. These folks is real.
Nice.
Oh, you can't be throwing the food all over the place, man.
This man in this belt.
Ain't nobody with daddy's belt. Yeah, Pootie Tane's belt.
Real. Oh wow.
Oh, no.
Oh my gosh.
There you go. Ooh. Ooh. With the right hand. Oh, dang. There we go.
Leave him alone.
Don't get your... If you get whooped by a keychain
No,
and you got daddy's belt.
It's killing me. It's literally killing me.
Oh, I swear it gets my name wrong on purpose.
Gonna yeet him down the stairs. Oh
Oh,
Lord!
man. Wow.
Nowhere to go.
Somebody about to show up. Or she about to set it off.
You said you would protect me.
Why should I protect those who betray me?
Mm. Dang.
What's going on here?
Damage control keeps showing up. And nobody see them slip out.
So what was going on with that train again? Even Kamran? Oh no!
Kamala? Not yet.
What was that?
I'm really sorry.
It was you? This whole time it was you and you didn't say anything?
Kamala, you have to go. They're after you.
Just wait.
No.
See what?
Did you see the train, beta?
How did you know about that?
Because I saw it too, which is why you have to come. You have to come to Karachi.
What, Nani? Nani?
Mm-mm.
Ooh.
All right, welcome back. Thank you for watching some of those reactions. Hope you enjoyed. Now let's talk about episode 3, Mrs. Marvel. I gotta stop saying Mrs. It's Miss Marvel.
Ms.
Ms.
Marvel. Miss Marvel.
Though we did see somebody go from a Miss to a Mrs. in this episode.
We did.
We did a beautiful,
It was a beautiful wedding.
We all
short,
knew
it
was going to get, we knew things were going to happen. But anyway, so we leave off where we left from episode 2. Kamran and his mother are kind of explaining their origins. They go by many names, but the one she landed on was Djinn.
Real quick, I don't know where I got that. I heard in the end of the first or second episode that was his aunt, not his mother. I don't know where I heard that and why that was in my head.
I'm not sure. In the car, he introduced her as his mom, right?
I thought it was aunt, but maybe it was probably his mom.
Now we're gonna have to go back and check it out. But
I was hella confused. I was like, now it's your mom? Like, what's happening? But I could have misheard that easily. But continue.
I thought it was mom, but anyways, they introduced the word Djinn to us. She went through a whole bunch of other names, the clandestines and all these other names. You said they are actual names
Yeah,
in that culture.
yeah. I mean, like, I'm not gonna lie, I don't know too much about like Djinns, but I definitely have heard it before.
Okay.
The only thing, and this is really embarrassing, the only thing I can really call to memory right now where it was like mentioned in another movie was Shaquille O'Neal's Kazam.
Oh, snap.
He became a Djinn at the end, which like for like the way they made it seem in that movie was like it was a high form of enlightenment. It's like, you know, like it's above
That's
all
done.
else. It's not a genie or it's Djinn, you know. But
Wait.
again, that was Kazam, so I don't know if we can count
Wow.
on them for too much
Hey.
about cultural accuracy, but
Right. True. But yeah, I mean, she did say genie in the list of those names, so
yes.
it makes sense. But shout out to Shaq for the Kazam. That's hilarious. I
That's
mean, I don't even really remember that movie like that. I know
if you
of it.
go back
It
and
has to
watch
be
it.
awful.
It's so bad. It's
It has to
so
be.
bad. It's so bad, but it's good. But it's so bad. It's horrible.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I will go back. At least look at some clips on YouTube though.
Oh,
But
absolutely.
so yeah, we have the Djinn. We learned that they're over 100 years old. They didn't really nail down how old they are, but they're old as hell. They was back in the 40s in the
Yeah.
first scene. And these guys seem to be pretty powerful. They whooping ass with daddy's belt. Kamran pulled out a keychain.
Bruh.
That's like, what in the world
It
is
was
going on?
it was a great action scene from beginning
Yeah.
to end. But when I saw that belt flying around, all I could think
Yeah.
of was Granddad from you know I talk from Boondocks,
Hold
you
up.
know?
Oh yeah, heck yeah. Oh yeah, you talking about?
It's just
Oh yeah.
yeah.
Riley, and what's the other one's name? Riley
And dang, now I'm blanking on stuff.
I'm blanking so
Huey.
hard. Huey,
Huey and
yeah,
Riley. Yeah.
they granddaddy for sure. But yeah,
But yeah,
I would love to
that
know
was
how far back they go. I would love to know. The Bangle is obviously older than them, way older than them. They I don't know, looted it off of a dead corpse or just the arm, maybe, and didn't really pull out the body, but it was blue though. Do you think that had any significance, or do they just
I thought it was originally a statue of like one of like, you know, like one of the okay, so one of the gods in like Hindu culture, the one with all the arms, that one's usually
Oh
blue.
yeah,
And
okay.
the arm looked like that to me, especially with the bangle on it. But at the same time, I don't know if it was a corpse or a statue, for sure. But yes, it was blue. I don't know if that's by paint or if that's by like mystical origin. I do not know.
It looked like a real hand though. It didn't look like it was meant to be like stone or anything. It kind of looked
Yeah.
like it had texture of actual flesh. So I'm gonna go with it being something real, but I don't know. But we also established that there is a second bangle out there floating around in these streets.
Somewhere.
So
That's what I'm
significant.
curious to see.
Yeah. And what happens when they both come together? Does that unlock another power or just strengthen what she does already? It's very interesting. The producers of the show have already went on record and said this is not the final form of her power set. So it could turn out to be a lot different looking. I'm interested to see that.
I know that like so far in the show, her powers in the show haven't really mirrored her powers in the comic book quite yet. There have been like some things that have alluded to it, but she's really not looking like how she does in the comic book so far. So
No.
I wonder if like she'll build towards like that or like I don't know. anyway.
Yeah. Only thing that mirrors it in a different way is just the embiggening part of it. You know,
Yeah.
the big hands. That's it. But everything else is, I'm gonna keep referring to it as the Green Lantern powers.
Yeah.
It looks exactly like it. So,
yeah.
what else in this episode? Well, we talked about the wedding a little bit earlier, but the wedding was absolutely beautiful. It was very
Gorgeous.
simple. Like the beginning of it, you know, they're just sitting around in the on the couch or whatever it is, and, you know, exchanging their vows and saying I do's. It was just a beautiful, you know, scene. Definitely got some great speeches during this episode. One on right before the wedding with the pops talking to the son. I'm not even gonna ask what their names are. I wish I could call them by their names. I just don't. I don't be remembering characters like that. But
yeah, the biggest thing he said was a man who has family has everything. Was that what it was? That was like the general gist, at least.
Basically, yeah.
Yeah.
If you go with love, you basically mean you going the family route, basically. Yeah. But it was very beautiful. Very beautiful. It was funny seeing the bride's parents at the wedding, getting their boogie on along with it.
Yeah,
it's a beautiful thing. You know, it's crazy because I don't know specifically Pakistani, but like a lot of them don't like people marrying out of culture, but maybe because she's Muslim already, you know what I mean. It might be different, but I've always thought that it was a little tough usually.
Yeah. That's and it's not something I wanted to say was a criticism, but to me, I was like, this is very fascinating because no, they usually don't. I don't. So I thought it was interesting. I don't know if that was Disney being more inclusive or not really wanting to look at other like Asian cultures and their own colorism issues. But I'm like, y'all really letting her marry Black women? Like that's not that needs to be the focus of anything, but that warrants a conversation because y'all don't be doing that. Y'all don't be doing that. I don't care if y'all all go to the same mosque. Y'all don't be dipping in any pools, especially like anyway. But that's a whole nother conversation about.
It is.
Yeah.
It's beautiful that they did it in the show, though.
It's beautiful. Exactly. That's the main point. It's beautiful they did it in the show. But I was like,
it's an awakening moment, maybe. I don't know, but I just know didn't seem typical. We'll go that route, but
it was.
But it was beautiful though to see him clowning at the wedding and everything. Their weddings turn up though, man. Full dance sequences. Everybody getting their boogie on. The DJ. They get their party on. It's that simple. You see a lot of YouTube videos of it, anyways. It's like, man, they going in. They got a lot of Black qualities. Just gonna say that. A lot of Black qualities.
A lot of you can tell there was some seasoning stuff in there in that bowl. Anyway, but it was funny because you can tell that the parents paid for it because your man's only got $700 in his bank account, and I'm like, baby,
bruh, man, I've been there before, so I ain't gonna act like I ain't.
Listen, I'm there right now.
It's love, you know what I mean?
I'm not trying to get married right now, though. Right, I ain't about to walk down the aisle. But yeah, so
Pops
anyway,
gave him the wisdom. It's gonna be all right. You getting educated and all that. $700.
What was the other nugget of truth that was dropped? Oh, you are not good. You do good. That was the other nugget of wisdom.
For sure, that's a definite. That's a T-shirt worthy, almost good. Tattoo worthy. It's a beautiful thing. Pops be dropping jewels. I like it.
Yeah.
But speaking of Pops, so we both kind of our spidey sense went off when he was reading the passage to Bruno in the store, talking about the Djinn. Just how he kind of came off like he know a little more than he's leading on to know, and maybe he's in on the scheme, the plot, the whatever. I hope not. Because I really like his character. Every time he's on screen, almost he makes you laugh or he gives you good vibes. So I don't want him going down the wrong path. But
I'm just going to keep him going down like the clueless dad. I think it's more clueless dad who just wants to help and be involved. Because I mean, like when we're talking about the lineage of Kamala and this bangle, it's through her mom.
Right. True that.
So like I don't know how much the dad knows. I don't know.
I mean, it's very easy for him to be on it. He's an inside man, first and foremost. You know, I'm sure she's had conversations with him, and they're definitely not trying to share those with Kamala, but I'm sure he's had some intimate conversations about her past. So
I feel
he could be way, way more than interested. He might be wanting to get a little piece of that. You know? I hope not, though. You know
right.
I hope not. What else happened? So damage control keeps rolling up. They don't know how to sit nowhere. They're just walking in folks' building. The mosque where they were kindly, I shouldn't say wasn't kindly, but you know, told that you have no right to be in here. You don't have a warrant. Miss Nakia. Is it Nakia or it's Nakia, right? Yes. Nakia. So eloquently said, you guys have no warrant. You have no reason to be here. Could you get the stepping? Could you get the stepping? That way.
Go.
That away. You know, but
they said show up next time with Elliot or Olivia. And then, with a warrant.
I know, right?
And then maybe you can come in.
That's funny.
For all my Law and Order SVU fans out there.
Yeah. I wonder what Damage Control's ultimate goal is, though. Are they really trying to get rid of Soups? Oh, I said Soups. That's funny. Watching
You've been watching The Boys?
The Boys. But you know, trying to get rid of the superpowered for the right reasons, or are they trying to do something more diabolical behind the scenes? What do you think?
I don't know. Like, I don't know if they're leaning towards more like the original intent of S.H.I.E.L.D. or like Hydra S.H.I.E.L.D., you know? I don't know, but I don't like how they're going about it, though. I'll tell you that much. But at the same time, like, they are damage control, and usually when Soups are involved, we'll just keep it going, because why not? Usually when Soups are involved, stuff gets damaged, and who's paying to like repair all this stuff? Not them.
Nope, definitely not them. Yeah, somebody got paid for it. These good old tax-paying folk out here paying for all your wreckage.
You know those people are miserable. Their taxes have to be so sky high.
True that.
Nobody can have nothing. And who's paying for the medical bills of folks getting slapped around that kitchen and stuff? You know?
Right. Big facts. I heard an interesting theory earlier on this, and I won't do this too long because I want to wrap this up at some point. So I was watching one of the YouTube channels, and they were talking about thunderbolts. And I don't know how they got onto it, but they were talking about the X-Men also. And it's like, you can't have X-Men if the world likes superheroes. Because you remember, X-Men always has the environment is, we don't like superhumans or, you know, whatever the X-Men or mutants. So he was like, at some point, the narrative on superheroes has to change through, or however it happens, how big cataclysmic such and such, or, you know, whatever. Yeah. But he was thinking that some of that hatred might derive from
the Thunderbolts,
this TV show, Miss Marvel, and the Thunderbolts. So I think his pitch was that the Thunderbolts, because the Thunderbolts are evil. I mean, they're like borderline characters, and in the comics they do the good guy thing to put on a front and do some negative stuff in the background or whatever, and eventually show their ugly face or whatever. But he thinks there's going to be a young team that's put up against them, So like Mrs. Marvel and all these guys, but having a so-called good team who's actually bad and gets revealed to as bad will change the narrative on superheroes. And all this stuff meshing is pretty crazy though. I forgot what I was really gonna go for, but it was
talking about how X-Men and just the theory and stuff like that, I guess.
Yeah. It's very crazy though. But Miss Marvel might be a part of that narrative moving forward. And yeah, it was pretty dope theory to me.
The only thing I have to say about that is I need like Thunderbolts, to me, because all these characters are adults anyway, you can kind of do it whenever. Whereas I'm like, if y'all trying to really do a Young Avengers, can you hurry up? These people are about to be adults themselves. Like, you can just go ahead and take the young out of it. What's the point? Like, hurry up. We don't even have an announcement yet. We just have hints. And I'm like,
oh man, I mean, you are right. All these characters are getting older, so I don't know. Spider-Man won't be involved, that's for sure. I highly doubt it.
What's the point of them being Young Avengers? They just be Avengers. Like,
true.
By the time y'all even do anything, they're all going to be in their like mid-20s.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what their timeline is for this Thunderbolts thing. Maybe in the next 2 to 3 years. I don't even think they've written the script yet. I think they got presented.
I know they have
idea. Yeah, they just got the framework.
They just announced that they're writing the script for Thunderbolts. Yeah.
So I don't know. It's a lot to unravel, and dominoes need to fall for this thing to work out in a timely fashion, like we would like it to. But I don't know, guys. This episode was awesome. The plot is moving forward. How did it end, real quick? Let me just get my mind right.
It ended with Nani telling her she needs to come and that she saw the train. It's like, what was this whole train?
Yeah. So does Nani have the other bangle? Think about that. How else do you see the train? So Nani,
I didn't know if that like had to do with like whatever Kamala is also what Nani is. Like, I don't know if that's having to do what's inside of them as like who they are and who they come from, or if it's the other bangle. Because again, like when we go back to that scene that we saw, they only saw one bangle, and they were saying that maybe the British took the other one, or maybe it was under the rubble. How are you gonna like get through there and get all that? Like, so that's what I'm saying. Like about this other bangle, but maybe it's like it's more than the bangle. It's who you actually genetically are, which goes back to, like you said, Bruno's conversation about like, it's actually coming from inside you. So rather than just the bangle. Yeah.
There's no telling. I kind of hope Nani has the other bangle so we can
Let's hope. I would love
just get it rolling.
Yeah. We want to see them bangles, guys.
She is 14 or 15. How's she gonna get across seas? Yeah, interesting. All right, well, I guess I don't know, but I can't wait till episode 4. Show is still amazing. Keep giving us the beautiful visuals, the beautiful culture, and all that. I'm here for it, and the people love it. I know the numbers are down as far as viewership, but ratings,
it's because people judged it before it came out. I honestly think it's
we did too.
I think it was like a lot of those rumors that it was like having problems in production, and I think people latched onto that when actually it's like, if you guys did, I don't see where.
Yeah,
because it seems like all the elements are working.
It's working better than a lot of things out there. I heard this is better than Obi-Wan. That's what I keep hearing. That's what I keep hearing. I don't watch Star Wars, but I'm just saying that's what I've heard quite a few people say. Oh, this is better than Obi-Wan. So I don't know what that says about Obi-Wan though.
Yeah, I haven't started Obi-Wan. I need to, but I haven't. Yeah. I'm behind on all the things.
It's all good. We all behind. I am too. So
you know what I did binge though?
Uh-oh.
Umbrella Academy season 3.
I haven't watched episode 2. I haven't seen season 2 yet.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, I didn't.
Season 2 is the best season, I think.
Is it? Season 1 was fire, but I just haven't jumped into season 2.
I think season 2 is better.
Season
3 is okay. It's very different. Very different. Anyways, that's all I have to say.
All right. Well, folks, appreciate you tuning in for another episode of Simply Marvelous. This was episode 3 of Miss Marvel. Episode 4 coming next Wednesday. I can't wait. If you got anything that we missed or we didn't catch or we said wrong, please leave it in the comments. Please drop a like and a share and all that good stuff. And we'll catch you next time. Me and Taylor Day, you heard? Peace.